Bunny is on the roll. Bizarro the inside. Token K from 2. 4:57. It's closing on them. Racing. Inside 2 came out okay. Bizarro needs narrowly. Opawa Hog rushes up on the outside, goes to the lead. Running in second spot is Token K, then Mr. Johnny and Bizarro. Another drink. Cutie Picks. A bit of a gap away to the other two, and they are Castle Eden and She's a Flower. They're on the home turn, and Opawa Hog here has gapped them. It's off and gone. Opawa Hog is clear by 4. Token K tries hard, but Opawa Hog beats Token K. Mr. Johnny is third. Bizarro's fourth, and then another drink. Back behind those, She's a Flower and Cutie Picks. And the last to go by is Castle Eden. Monaco Denver Homebush Coal inside. Set racing out in a perfect line here, the whole bunch of them. Spearing to the front of the centre is Homebush Coral narrowly, but over the outside, No More Beers. He goes to the lead. Opawa Lean Meat comes after that. And behind those to Homebush Coral, next to the outside, Gold Star Genie, Noggin, Monaco Denver. Back behind those is Opawa Lauren, and Girl Magic is last on the bend here. No More Beers, he's on the inside. Coming after it, Homebush Coral, trying to close. No More Beer, right over the top, Noggin. Noggin might have bowled them all. Right there is Homebush Coral. Alongside of that, Opawa Lean Meat was there as well, and so was Gold Star Genie. Back behind those, the next to go by would have been back Opawa Lauren, Girl Magic, and Monaco Denver was back as well. Noggin's got this, number 4. Power Port, Gypsy Hunter, it's outside. Shadow Wolf and Business Boss, the inner. Money is on its takeoff roll here. Set racing. Slow one, little slow, Winnie Willow, and Colby Magic was slow. One of the best out on the inside, Business Boss and Tiparita Snoopin. Motoring up as Gypsy Hunter out wide, who scorches to the lead. Colby Magic comes after it. Out the back here are Shadow Wolf and Winnie Willow, and Blushing Bell are well back. On the home turn, and Gypsy Hunter. After it is Colby Magic on the outside. Switches to the inner. Gypsy Hunter flying. Colby Magic might have nailed it. Gypsy Hunter, it's close. Opawa Paul is back behind those, and then Business Boss, Tiparita Snoop, a bit of a gap away to Blushing Bell, Winnie Willow and Shadow Wolf for the last to go by. .57 metres, favourite the 2 Alley Ambilight. Opawa Idlets inside, set racing, and Ambilight the best out. 1Z on the outside, rushes up to have a look at it, goes to the front, it's got some power, runs next, and driving underneath those is Opawa Idol. In behind those then is Toddy's a Flyer. Over the outside is Magic Emily. Back behind them is Calm Spirit, and the tail ender is Homebush Zelda. They're in the lane here, and 1Z is clear. Out by a couple of lengths. Ambilight is trying to close, but 1Z, Ambilight, Toddy's a Flyer, and Opawa Idol. Next in would be Magic Emily on the outside. Following that across the line is going to be Calm Spirit and Scott Some Power. And back behind those to Homebush Zelda. 390 the trip here. My little lower Lockie's Lad. Yaldhurst Edward. We're set, Bunny closing, racing, field away, out in a good enough line too. One of the best out is Fat Pence, the outside. Yaldhurst Edward drives underneath it, 2 lengths away, zooming around the outside version. Up underneath those then is Sandy Claus back in behind them. Lockie's Lad drifting well back in the field. My Little Lower is back there with it, and so too is Botany Pete. It is Yaldhurst Edward. Closing, Fat Pants, Yaldhurst Edward, Fat Pants, third's a photo. A version was there, Sandy Claus was there, and Botany Pete was underneath those. A little bit wider out on the track would have been Lincoln Flyer, and back behind those, something wrong with Lockie's Lad here. He's dropped out to be the last one to go by. Power Dosh the outside. Bunny is on its roll, getting to the start. Set, racing. Out well on the inside is Opawa Romeo, but quickly collared by Zulu Bro, who drives up in the centre. Right there is Deleuze. A little wide about is Opawa Dosh. Karen's Magic is in behind those, and over the outside to Opawa Ann, getting shunted back New England TAB, and the tail end. And now as Zulu Bro's gone back to last with Karen's Magic. Homeward bound here, and Opawa Dosh in front. Heading the chase after it, Opawa Romeo down towards the line. Opawa Dosh, Karen's Magic got up to run second. Third, I don't know. Opawa Romeo and Deleuze were right there, and in behind those to New England TAB. Tanto's Whisper beside those. Then Opawa Ann and Zulu Bro is last in. .457. Maker's Label the inside. Set off. Flew out. Maker's Label has the leader. Going up to it is another cover to put its head in front, and joining those on the outside, Opawa LB. And behind those then came Opawa Les, trying to get into the clear. Is into third though. Dropping back a little is another cover. Back last is Opawa Shaden, and just up ahead of that is Mitchell Dean, Moon and Sea. They turn the corner, but off and gone. Opawa LB has gapped them by a huge margin. It's going to bolt in. Moon and Sea takes second. Opawa Les is third, and Maker's Label fourth. Next in is Opawa Shade and Mitchell Dean together, and another cover is the last one to go by. Jewel and Hustler Ambition. They're all locked away. Sprint Trip 390. Bunny is on the roll. Stocktaker 1. Set. Racing. Out in a good line here. Another Jewel missed it. Getting out pretty well is Stocktaker, rushing up beside it MBD, but it's been passed now by Corborn Crazy, who is the leader. Sosan runs third. Stocktaker just ahead of it. In behind those, Botany Prancer and MBD, and the rest are going to need wings here. Homeward bound, Corborn Crazy coming after it. Botany Prancer the inside, starting to close, mowing it down and grabbed it, I think. Botany Prancer, Corborn Crazy. Behind those, we've got a good lineup with Sosan and Stocktaker and Botany Seed, and they're all not very far away. The inside of those was another Jewel, and over the outside, Hustler Ambition was one of the last to go by. 4:57, the trip here. Zebra Gay, Red Eggs the inside, 2 Ellies. His Lordship beside them and Barrier 3. Bunny is on the roll. Zebra Gay from 1. Set. Racing. Missed it a bit. Oh, flying out was Red Eggs. Pinched a couple on them. Zulu Deb comes after it on the outside. Motoring up his Lordship down on the inside as the leader goes wide. Big time tip at Opawa Summer. Over the outside of those, Opawa Tania. The 2 tail enders are Opawa Cassidy and Zebra Gay. They turn the corner. His Lordship in front here. Runs away from Red Eggs down to the line. His Lordship will beat Rattleyear Dags, who's in a photo with Zulu Deb on the inside. Closing late was Opawa Tania. Just behind those came Opawa Cassidy, made up some ground. Zebra Gay beside it, then Big Time Tip. And Opawa Summer is the last one to go by. Power Andrea the inside. Set, racing. Came out good at Power Andrea. Straight past it though goes Camray and hits the leader. Totally toasted up on the outside of that. Then Opawa Lucky wider out. Near the fences Opawa Andrea. Just behind those is Sea Spray Boris making ground. The inside behind them is Kino. Drop right out the back door here is Runaway Taxis. No Hope. Homeward bound they are, and Camray in front trying to chop it down as Opawa Andrea the outside. But Camray holding. Camray, Opawa Andrea totally toasted, and Sea Spray Boris. Next in Runaway Taxi and Kino together. Just back behind those is going to be Opawa Lucky, and Ellie Waves is the last to go by. Over at the outside, San Sebastian. Opawa Margan 1. Bunny's on the roll. Nearly there. Racing. Opawa Marg came out like a rocket straight to the front, going up to it. Rob's mate on the outside, and San Sebastian goes round the outside and hits the lead. Running in 4th place then is Mega Girl the outside. Jibber Jabber Julet's in her. Behind those came Rob's mate on the outside. Back behind those then Rocky Baxter's well back as they turn and go, and so too is Cover to Cover. San Sebastian in front. After it is Jibber Jabber. Jewel goes straight past. Jibber Jabber Jewel got to San Sebastian. Rocky Baxter. In behind those came Opawa Marg. Just on the outside was Cover to Cover. Along with those Mega Girl on the inside. Something happened to San Sebastian there, I'm sure of it. Jibber Jabber Jewel has nailed it though. Racing. Ron Rose Hill the inside. We're ready. Bunny is on the roll. Set. Racing. Ron Rose Hill's out well, has 2 lengths on them. Oscar Tuivasa heads the chase on the outside. Then Charlie's Choice. Hot Mango gets around the outside. The inside of those then to Opulent. Iona Harker's back last here, and Opawa Casper's back with it. They turn and go, and Charlie's Choice in front. Away by 3 on Hot Mango. Charlie's Choice takes the last. Home second, Opulent, Hot Mango, and then Oscar Tuivasa. Opawa Casper's next to go by. They're being followed by Little Midnight. Iona Harker and Ron Rose Hill, after jumping first, is the last to go by.